Delivery for Nikocado Avocado. It is time for some Chick-Fil-A. Hi little sloths, welcome to my eating show. Today, as you saw from the title of the video and the thumbnail, I have a pile of Takis. So I got the pile of Takis over there, and I got my Chick-Fil-A over here. This is a lot of food. Wait till you see everything. You're not even gonna believe everything I have. I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. Put my sleeves up. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I got a cool wrap right here. I love this sandwich. And last time I got the garlic and herb sauce. This time, in honor of Nikocado Avocado, I got the avocado ranch dressing. Look, it's green. Avocado ranch dressing. So that's really cool. So that's gonna go down over there. I got a bunch of sauces in this bag. I got one of each. This is an extra box. I don't know why they gave that to me. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna try something I've never had before. That's not what I ordered. I ordered the spicy, whatever. Oh, okay. I guess I will be trying something different. I was gonna refer to my breakfast sandwich down there, but both sandwiches are gonna be new. This is grilled chicken breast with tomato and lettuce. Very healthy. Wow. All right, so Nikocado Avocado is gonna be doing healthy stuff with the unhealthy chips. I did not order that, but that's okay. What? Maybe I did order that. No, I didn't. Okay, so this is what I ordered. The spicy deluxe sandwich. I asked for a breakfast sandwich and they gave me that. That's okay. I'll save it for someone else. Well, maybe I'll eat it too. This is my 12-piece chicken nugget. I've never had chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A before, ever. So I'm gonna try these out. And that's it. I know it looks like a lot. Oh, what's in here? French fry number 1. French fry number 2. You guys, I asked for what Carly taught me. Shout out to Carly Steele. You're supposed to ask for well done. They're supposed to put them in the oven even longer so that they get nice and crispy. And this is their definition of crispy. Oh no, there definitely is more of a crunch. Okay. Anyways, grab some food. Let's feast together. Flaming hot Cheetos, Takis, something, something, and some healthy Chick-fil-A. Let's go. And snap. Let me have a bite of this deliciousness. Peel back the, ooh, what am I doing? Hey, so for the next 15-20 minutes of this video, it is pure gluttony. I came down to the basement to tell you that because I'm editing this. Anyways, yeah, if you watch my videos for the eating aspect, keep on watching. I eat everything in front of me. It is just pure gluttony goodness, and I also tell a story throughout, but a lot of you guys watch me to hear what I have to say. Go to the 20-minute mark. There, I talk about black people, I talk about Asian people, I talk about other YouTubers, I talk about gossip and drama, and it is pretty controversial, but it's literally me. It's real time. So if you want to hear me chat, like if you're doing the dishes or driving the car, commuting to work, or whatever, if you want to hear the conversational aspect, go to the 20-minute mark. And I also eat too, but not as much as I'm about to do now. In honor of the pile here, spicy. I'm gonna move this out the way for a minute. Got my Powerade. I got all my French fries. Wow, so many French fries here. Let's dip it in some sauce. Oh, that's the spicy. Tastes like spicy, sweet chili spicy sauce. Here's the spicy tangy buffalo. My favorite. Ooh. My favorite of all time, oh, hi. My favorite of all time is this Chick-fil-A sauce. It's so good. Let's get you guys a little closer. Okay. Why does my face look red now, but I don't know, is this okay? Cheers to a wonderful eating show. Okay. We're gonna start with this burger. No, this one I'm gonna save for my mom, because my mom likes healthier things. She didn't ask for this, but I know she'll eat it. Well, here's the thing too. She doesn't like spicy things. Neither does my dad. Now I'm too white. I'm either too bright or too dark. I've never had a Chick-fil-A chicken nugget before, ever. gonna try my very first one ever. Wow, they're not even shaped like the Burger King and McDonald's ones. They're different. That's nice. It's different. They're fresh. Like, this is not processed like McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, even though they're so tasty. This is like pieces of chicken actually prepared and diced in the restaurant. They like these little cubes. Mmm. That's good. Mm-hmm. So how are you today? I am fine, thank you very much. Let's get this out the way. I have all these little decorations here. I really just want this burger right now. Oh gosh. Help me, someone. I need this burger in my life. The spicy chicken burger. Mmm. With some kind of pepper jack. Mmm. I love cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese. Yes, I do. But the Chick-fil-A sauce is by far the best thing in the world. Mmm. 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 I want to learn how to make this at home. Well, the burger is good too, but this sauce is the best thing ever. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Cheeto. Ooh. Takis. Mmm. Okay. Wow. Let's do this. What's over here? Honey mustard, I think. Spicy mustard. Okay. My avocado ranch. Look at my face, all bright again. Oh well, I'm over it. It says to pull back. Ooh. I love these wraps. They're very nice. The cool wraps. They're fresh. They're tasty. I could eat 5 of them. They're so healthy. You can eat all of them. Let's do my avocado ranch dressing, which I've never had before. I don't know. I don't taste avocado. Well, maybe, oh, maybe a little bit. A little. I don't know if I taste it. The avocado. My hands are very clean, don't you worry. A little. But then again, avocado doesn't have much flavor to begin with. It only acts as a creamer. Like by itself it has a little flavor, but when you mix it all together, no, you're not going to taste it anyway. Okay, it's in there. Cheetos with Chick-fil-A sauce. Bye-bye. I can die and go to heaven now. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. I appreciated your viewership, your sponsorship, your patronage, everything. Bye-bye. Bye. Wow. I'm telling you, Chick-fil-A sauce is the reason just to come here. Chick-fil-A sauce is what it's called, okay? Mm-hmm. Don't forget my baby's over there. Yay! My head's being clapped off. Ooh. Cheers! I'm so happy. I'm so happy you're here today, seriously. This is such a good meal. Powerade, did I say that? Yes, it's like a blueberry berry something. Mm-mm-mm. Mmm. Oops. Mmm. Mmm, that one's good. Oh no, I'm sorry. Making a mess. Making a mess. This one's spicy. It's like sour. Ooh, horseradish, I think, yeah. Oops. I love that Chick-fil-A gives you so many sauces to play with. You can put them on everything. This spicy chili is very nice. It reminds me of Korean food. And I love pepper jack cheese. Don't you love life? When they're nice and full. I have another chicken nugget. Look at them. They're like actual, they're shaped like chickens, like all different which ways. Look, there's the head and there's the body. Beep, 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 beep. Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, did you ever see that movie, Chicken Run? That's such a great movie. I love kids' movies. They're the best. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I love their chicken nuggets. Yes, I do. So, I was driving. It's nighttime, by the way. It's almost, I think, 11. Yeah, because this closed at 10. I pulled up like quarter of. Took 15 minutes to come home. Came straight here. So it's like, by now, it's probably like 10:45. Can I just say, driving in the dark is no fun. I feel like I'm gonna hit something. I drove my mom to work. I'm gonna pick her up tomorrow at 11 a.m. I think she gets off work at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, one of the four. And then she has a quick little meeting afterwards. And she says, come at 11. I don't have a phone. She could call the house, assuming I'll be awake. Definitely. I would never agree to that if I... Here's the thing. Chick-fil-A was closing at 10. My mom leaves around 8:45. My dad's car was gone because he was gone. When my mom goes to work, well, then there's no car. And I was going to be stuck here with no food. I was getting so hungry. No car. And my mom's like, well, Nick, can't you just eat something in the house? I'm like, no. All you guys have is bread. I mean, I love bread. Well, she said, oh, okay. So I said, well, I'm going to hurry up and go. I Googled Chick-fil-A nearby. There's one that was 5 minutes away. My mom's like, there's not one 5 minutes away. Where the heck? I was like, here it is on the map. She's like, that must be new. I've never heard of it. So I'm like, I'll be right back. My mom's like, well, I need the car in like 15 minutes. So hurry up, hurry back. I drive there and there's no Chick-fil-A. It was a glitch in Google. I got so mad. I was screaming in the car, like road rage. Mother effer! As I was driving, I was screaming that in the car. Mother effer! I was really upset. Clearly. Oh. I like them with more of a crunch. I'm not a big fan of the soggy version. It's a personal preference. Most people are, which is probably why they decide to go for that. So, I come back, and my mom's like, well, how about you just drive me to work, and then you can go to Chick-fil-A before it closes at 10, the one that we know about, which is like 20 minutes away. So I got there at 9:45. I told you, yeah. I'm so happy. And then I come home, my dad had come home. So it all worked out. My mom went to work. I got my Chick-fil-A. Number 2. We're 14 minutes into this, and I'm just getting to the second half of the sandwich. Wow. Trust me, I'm not getting full or anything. Oh, see, look how nice and beautiful that is. Wow. Looks like a galaxy far, far away. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, ba 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 ba. Yeah, ba ba ba. Yeah, ba ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Kushimiku. I'll taste some avocado, yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice. Driving the night's very scary though. And my mom's gone to work and she's like, I've noticed when you use the car, the radio's turned off. Because they have it set so you turn on the car and the radio pops on. Because, I don't know, they just love listening to the radio. And I said, well, I like to focus when I drive. And my mom's like, well, that's good. Good for you. If you're using my car, I expect you to focus. Because if I crash it, I can't pay for a new one. I don't even think she paid it off yet. Even though she's had it for like since I was in high school. She's probably still doing car payments. Yeah, she is. Now I have Star Wars music in my head. Ba bum bum ba 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 da 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 yum bum. Minor, major. I thought that was a rat. Oh my god. I just got flashbacks to college when I was doing music theory. My music theory teacher was so cray-cray. The first thing he told us on day one was, I have Asperger's. Asperger's. Mm-hmm. And I was like, why do I gotta know that? Like, he just announced it. It's like, if I talk, it's like, it's no one's business. If it doesn't affect how you teach, don't tell me. I don't know. It's like if a professor came up and said, hi, excuse me, welcome to Philosophy 2.0. My name is Julie, and I'm a lesbian, and I love vagina. Let's go around and let's break the ice, and let's do an icebreaker. Everyone go around the room and say your name and your favorite thing about the pussy. Like, no, I don't need to hear about your vagina. You know, like, I don't need to hear your sexuality. I don't need to know your mental disorders. Asperger's is, it affects your brain. Excuse me. It's not a bad thing. I'm not shaming people, just like I'm not going to shame your sexuality. But, I don't know, it was no need to say that. So, and honestly, I looked at him differently because of it. Like, you shouldn't. But, I was just thinking, like, what's going to happen? I don't know. There are a lot of people don't know much about Asperger's, and so you kind of set yourself up in your head for expectations. Is he going to do this? Is he going to fall over? Is he going to slur his speech? Is he going to come with his underwear on his head? Like, what's going to happen? What does that mean? And I personally researched what it means, and I learned, okay, it just means, like, focusing and stuff like that. Social cues might be off. Social cues. But he had perfect pitch, which is why he taught music theory. That was his gift. I always say, when you lack in one area, you excel in another. Your weakness sets you up for a greatness in a different part of life. Usually, if you're bad at math, you're good at the arts, or vice versa. If you're good at both, I question, are you real? For example, there's this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful musician. Her name is Hilary Hahn. Everyone go look her up. Hilary Hahn. H-A-H-N. H-A-H-N. Hahn. She is so good at the violin. But perfect, perfect, perfect intonation almost always. And she's playing on this wonderful, deep French violin. Sorry if this is boring. I'm just saying, she's very good. But then when she has interviews, she's so well-spoken. And then she says that she does math well. And she writes blogs. And she's a photographer. She's just perfect. And she hasn't aged. She looks literally the same as when she first rose to stardom at like 17 years old. She's now in her 30s. Or maybe even 40s. She's a child and she looks the same. And I told Orlin, she's a effing robot. She is an alien. No, that's what we say. How can you be perfect at the violin and a perfect speaker? Because some of the best musicians that are good with their fingers are bad with their words. Like, you can't put your emotion. You're a bad speaker. You're socially awkward. You're a little strange. But you're great at music because you don't need words. My cousin, you know, she went to university somewhere in Boston. And they have a lot of music conservatories. And she was friends with people who were dating people from the conservatories, and she was always like, they're batshit crazy, the people at the music conservatories, but they excel at their music, but they excel at their instruments. Hilary Hahn, she excels at the violin, she looks perfect, she plays perfectly, she speaks so eloquently, her outfits are cute, she's just perfect. Oh, there must be, I told Orla, maybe she like beats up her husband every night with a baseball bat. Maybe she like spends her money like crazy. Maybe she's a gambler and you just don't know. There has to be a flaw. There's a flaw to everyone. I want to say, what's her flaw? Does she wear diapers? Like, does she not hold in her poop? What's the worst thing about her? I want to know, because everything about her is perfect. Perfect. does she leak off stage? Toilet. I don't know. I want to know. It'll make me feel much more better, because until then, I'm convinced by my own brain that she's an alien. Look her up. You'll know why. Just look her up. She's an alien. In a good way. I would love to see her perform live. I've never seen her perform live. That's something I want to treat myself to in the future when I move back to the United States. I want to buy a nice expensive ticket, wear a nice, put on some nice perfume, nice slick black pants when I lose weight. I mean, I could be any size. I just have to make sure I fit in those chairs, but they're usually pretty wide. I like those airplane seats. Have you guys ever been in first class? They're like sofas. I've gone once in my whole life. It was technically not first, it was business class. And the whole thing happened by accident. I ordered the tickets from Colombia to Los Angeles. Did I say Las Vegas? I'm sorry. Los Angeles. Through Avianca, which is a Spanish airline. And it's a Colombian airline. It was all in Spanish, and I pressed translate. Google translates it for me. So I bought my ticket. And I mistakenly pressed, because everything was in pesos. And things in Colombia sound more expensive than they are. This apple is 15,000 million pesos. This cup is 17 million pesos. This is 300,000 pesos. You're like, it's like, okay, this is a couple dollars. This is $2. This is $3. You know. So my plane ticket was like 3 million pesos or something. And yeah, it was under $1,000, which was normal. But it was like 3 million and some change, and I didn't pay attention to the change, like 3,100,000 versus 3,800,000, which is like, you know, an extra $400. And I must have pressed that one, or I thought I clicked, I don't know, because it wasn't in US dollars and it didn't change for me. So I just ordered the thing, and then I realized when I checked my bank account to see how much I can spend in Los Angeles when I go there, my damn thing was, well, I didn't even check until once I got to Hollywood, because I ordered my Airbnb and I knew I had a couple $1,000s in my savings account. So I got the plane ticket, I got my Airbnb. I wasn't even looking at it. When I go to go on board, this is about to die. Hold on. All right, the camera died. When I go to board the plane, so from Colombia I went to, I think, Miami first, and that was just regular seats. But then I'm in Miami and they're seating me, and I look at my thing, it's like 1A. I'm like, row 1, what? 1A? And it was right there in business class, Miami to Los Angeles. And I kept looking at, like, what? Oh wow, it's my lucky day. I didn't realize I didn't even realize I had paid for that. I just was like, oh, because I kept checking the thing, and I show the thing, and she's like, yeah, you're right here. I'm like, oh. And I'm sitting down, I'm thinking to myself, like, what? I had never flown in first before, or business, anything like that. And I was just like, well, damn, oh. And I still thought to myself that they upgraded me, or I got lucky. They gave me a seat that was empty. My little naive 22-year-old brain, I thought, oh, you know. And then when I go to Hollywood, I'm checking my bank account, I'm like, that's a little more expensive than I thought it would be. And then I realized I had paid for that without even knowing, because it was in Spanish. I'm not complaining. I made a video called Watch Me Eat on First Class, because they brought me food. And they gave me warm towels to wipe my hands. Oh my god, it was so cool. And they gave me this little travel care package. But it wasn't a package, it was like a carry case. Inside it had a blindfold, an eye mask, earplugs, which don't work, but a pen, chopstick, moisturizer, shaving cream, things to take care of yourself until you get to your destination. And I was like, wow, I'm so fancy, okay. So I made a couple of videos about it. I never ever said, I never told anyone how that happened. I saw all these conspiracy theories in my comment section between like, because there was someone that was going to meet there, and they're like, oh, so-and-so must have paid for it. Nick can't afford that. Or people saying, oh no, Nick definitely paid for it. Or no, he won the lottery. Like all these crazy conspiracy theories. And people saying that I stripped, like I took my clothes off to pay for that. You guys, I pressed the wrong button. It was like $300 more or $400 more. With the dollar exchange, it may have been like $300 more. It was by accident. On my honeymoon, which was way longer than LA. LA was just like, you know, from Miami to there is like 5 hours. I sat on a plane for 14 hours going to Thailand, and we flew in the back, smashed with other people in the back. Me and Orland. I had to pay for, you know, that, I mean, if you had the money and that's your lifestyle and to you $1,000 is pocket change, go for it. That's why they have them. So you can relax. But I'm not in that lifestyle, and yeah. I'm not going to fuss about it because it happened. I got a video out of it. I had a great time going there. The experience was wonderful. But it was all an accident. Oh my god, I remember too. People were saying Nick said on his Snapchat that so-and-so paid for it. You guys, I don't even use Snapchat. I mean, obviously this was a year ago. I used it more back then, a year ago, but I never said that. You guys can't believe everything you read on the internet, okay? If you have a question, ask me directly. Or wait for me to tell you if I'm going to tell you. Come on my You now and ask me. Now answer if I see your question or if I want to. But just because you see it on the internet does not mean it's true. Okay? Okay. That Chick-fil-A sauce is amazing. And the battery's about to die. Hold on. Nick, why are you getting so big, bro? Why are you so big? I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. And when I said... Well, no, I'm not going to get into it. Okay. No. These taste like chips. Wow. I'm sorry, they crunch. They crunch like chips. Oh. Today I went to the all-you-can-eat buffet. I had a great time, but once I ate some sushi, I felt like my stomach felt weird. Luckily, I got over it really quickly. It just went away. And I kept on with the mukbang, and I had a great show. I had some great conversation. I finished 75% of my food on camera, ate most of it, and then, you know, left. But I was just gonna say, those Korean fire noodles, I went to the bathroom. Some people got very offended in my drunk mukbang with Carly Steele when I said, oh, Koreans, they must love, you know, their assholes stung because, man, their food is so spicy. And people said that was so insulting. First of all, I'm being comical. No one likes their assholes stung. However, Koreans eat the spiciest food in the world. Among the spiciest food in the world comes from that country. Of the whole world. They obviously feel it. They obviously like the spicy food enough to not care or change it. Like, most Americans don't eat spice to that extreme level. And, I think, like, if my mom had the Korean fried noodle, she would take a bite and never eat it again. Whereas Korean food, they will still put spice on every single day. Mommy Tang used to tell me she would travel with chili sauce and chili paste in her purse. Because that's how, she can't go to a restaurant without adding it. I'm not saying Mommy Tang likes her asshole burned, but I'm saying it must not affect them enough to want to change what they're eating. So that's the rationale. I wasn't making fun of them or their culture or the way they look or their food. And the next sentence said, I love Korean food. It's just very spicy. You know, people take things out of context and they thought I was being mean, but I was not. I was drunk, and that's why it came out a little extra. They must have their assholes burned, you know, very extra. But people misconstrued it to be that I was racist or that I was insulting Asian people. And I'm not talking about people at all. I'm literally saying that when you eat spicy food, your butt hurts. Koreans eat a lot of spicy food, so that means their butt must hurt often. It's just common sense. When it comes to humor, I think people are so sensitive now, and I'm a very sensitive person, but that's with my own self. I'm sensitive when things go wrong in my life, and I obsess about it, or me and Orlin get in a fight, and I'm very sensitive to the littlest thing. But what I'm talking about when comedy, there's a time and place for things. If I'm drunk and drinking and having a fun time with my friend, and that's very different. I think when comedians do take things too far, like Kathy Griffin, chopping off someone's head and holding the bloody thing and saying, haha, this is comedy. Things like that take place. Now that's something that have a reaction about. But all of a sudden it makes people on their toes for everything else that follows afterward. I don't know. I'm not a comedian. I'm really not trying to win some comedian award. I'm just saying, you guys, I'm not racist. I don't care what you eat. I don't have a thing about... If you actually know me, you know that I'm very attracted to Asian people. So don't... Oh, anyway. Hashtag Thailand adventures. For people to say, like, Nikocado says this and this, he's insulting Asians, it's like, no, you don't even... Calm down. Luckily, I have lots of Asian friends, and when I'm on You Now, shout out to Tiffy, shout out to the Asian crowd that join me on You Now every now and then. And they're like, Nick, I'm Asian, I thought it was funny. Or like, Nick, I didn't take offense. Like, it's almost like you take offense for something that wasn't even for you to be offended by. And I think people, too, get very, up in arms about stuff. I was watching The View. And, African American. That word offends some people. But it offends black people. And I had no idea why that would offend them. I was taught... See, I went to a school where there was like one black person in the whole school. My parents were very upset by it. My parents were both born and raised in Washington, D.C. My mom went to a school where half the people were black. My mom's best friends were black. So when we moved to Pennsylvania in the middle of the state, my mom was very upset that we didn't have black people or any kind of anything other than white. And so growing up here in my school, in my community, and my friends, I was taught that if you say African American, that's that's a proper way to refer to black people. If you are telling a story and you're describing someone, or if you have a friend and my boyfriend's white, my boyfriend's black, African American, that's what I was taught is the polite thing to do. So I was watching The View, and if you guys don't know, The View is a group of 5 women, and they sit around a table and they discuss current events and topics, and each woman has a different political identity: conservative, Republican, independent, moderate, liberal, blah, blah, blah. One of the panelists is Whoopi Goldberg, and you guys know she's a black actress, black superstar. And the other panelists were talking, they said African American, they were talking about African Americans, and Whoopi was like, I don't identify as African American, I don't like that. And they were just like, oh. And they just moved on really quickly. And I thought, like, what is she all upset by? And I scroll down to the comments, and I see other black people. Well, I don't know if they were black. You can't tell that much from a YouTube comment section. If their profile is a photo of a black guy, okay, I guess that's black. But you never know who that is in their photo. Anyways, they were just saying it separates people from America. It's saying you're American, but you are attached to Africa. And whereas white people just get the privilege of being called white. If they come from Russia, if they come from Europe, if they come from Canada, they're just still white. Whereas if you are black, you're African American. So if they wanted to make it equal, they would call me, for example, I was adopted from Ukraine, I would be European American. But I've never heard anyone say, oh, I'm European American. You just say I'm white, or you just say I come from Ukraine, but you don't say I'm European American. And I never ever thought of it like that. So from now on, I don't know, in my videos, I have like 500 on this channel. I don't know if I've ever talked about black people and said African Americans when telling a story, or the guy I slept with. He was African, well, he was black. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just describing them, just as they would describe me to their family. You know, I fucked Nikocado Avocado. He is a white guy. You know, or a European American. I fucked a European American. So you learn something new every day. So I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. Oh, I was talking about people being offended by stuff. Now, something like that, it's just a way to learn. That's not about me. The whole African American versus black thing, that doesn't affect me because I'm not black. So if black people are upset by it, and they voice their concern saying, hey, I don't like being called African American, then I'm going to say, okay, I won't call you that, because it's not going to affect me either way. I can't be like, oh, they're being so insensitive, because I'm not black. How can I say that? It's like when I'm gay, and I hate when people say, oh, that's gay. Oh, that's so gay. If you're straight and be like, oh, that doesn't offend me. Oh, I'm just throwing that word around. It's like, but you aren't gay, so you don't know how that word is used to hurt people every single day of their lives. So if a gay person says, I don't like that, whether that affects you or not, or you don't mean it in a way, you should put effort into changing it. I hate when people say, oh, she's so gay, or like, oh, that's so gay, or gay. What? That's not okay with me. I don't feel happy when I hear that. It's like the N-word. Like when white people say the N-word. It's like, that's not for you to, don't even go there. That's not your word. No. Take a sip. I'm like, oops, let's not get into that subject. Oops. You guys, I need to say goodbye. Thank